Good morning, everyone. So today is Sunday, and Sunday mornings I usually like to lounge around, watch the news, and kind of do nothing, right? So right now I'm actually making my breakfast. So I kind of do a simple breakfast. So I already started my coffee. So this morning I didn't use a coffee pot this morning because I got a new French press. And if you guys know anything about French presses, basically what you do is you put the coffee grounds in the bottom. But you gotta remember, you gotta stir the hot water. You get to boil the water, which I did. I have a nice little kettle here, which I love. Look at it, so cool. And so you put the grounds in here, but then you have to stir it. Now you don't use a metal spoon or anything in the, because this is glass. So you kind of like have to use plastic or a wood spoon. So I just moved here, so I don't have a lot of stuff that I need. So I actually used one of these. Obviously, we use these like when we're maybe mixing something, but I use this to stir my coffee. So I made a nice cup of coffee. Now, one thing to keep your coffee hot when you're drinking in the morning, you want to drink out of a smaller cup. Because if you use a bigger cup, like say this one, even though it holds a lot of coffee, as you're drinking it and you're watching the news, maybe you're on the computer surfing the net, texting your significant other, telling them good morning, that sometimes your coffee gets cold. So it's always good to have it in a small cup and then just drink it and it's nice and hot. Best coffee ever, right? All right, so here we go. So for breakfast this morning, I'm making some instant oats. So I have already put some oats in the bowl, and we're gonna go right back to my kettle here. And so here we go. So this already boiled the water, so I have like everything ready before I showed you guys. Otherwise I would have to fast do everything. So we pour in the hot water into the oats. And so it's nice and hot, obviously, right? And so we want to start mixing it. So the oats needs to be in there before you add any of your cold components. But right now you can actually start adding any sweetener. So I like it kind of sweet. So I do use Splenda, and you don't need much because this actually goes a long way. I learned that before. Before I used to put a ton of this because I have a sweet tooth. But adding some Splenda will make the instant oats kind of sweet. So today I decided that in my oats I am going to do peanut butter and jelly. Now I usually use sugar-free peanut butter, but I didn't have any, so I have my creamy Skippy butter. And so basically I'm going to put a scoop of, just one scoop. You don't need a lot because it actually, what the hot water does, it actually melts the peanut butter. So I'm gonna start mixing that in. And as you can see here, it's starting to, well, I say it's melting, but I'm sure it's just when the ingredients mix together with the hot water and the oats, it kind of just starts making it creamy. I mean, it is called creamy Skippy peanut butter. There is a hashtag there. So anyways, all right, so, and then for the rest of it, I'm gonna add my, now I did get sugar-free blackberry jam. The reason why I like the blackberry, it kind of reminds me of my childhood. I used to go camping and we would pick out blackberries. And so whenever I have a blackberry jam or that type of, something to put into my breakfast, it kind of brings you back to some memories, right? And you always have to have good memories. So like a lot of the times I have my other memories that like kind of just, bring me back to things that I'm not happy about. So when I try to recreate something for some memories that were enjoyable, it kind of reminds me of that, so I can start my day in a positive note. So as you can see, the blackberry jam is going in here, and it kind of, it's not a very pretty looking breakfast, but at least it's done. So the next part that I do, and so I do want to get some of my protein in, right? So I have this really cool thing. So here they are. So I have the Yoplait protein, 15 grams of protein, strawberry yogurt. So this one's actually pretty good. So the way I do this is very simple. I put in Remember, I already have some oatmeal, so I'm not going to make a lot of this. So I only put like about 2 scoops. I don't need a lot of the protein, but it's pretty good. And to just add some taste in it, I do granola almond. And I like this, and I don't have to put a lot of this either. So this is already like a healthy breakfast. It kind of is a lot to eat because I probably sometimes won't even finish it all. But I just put like a sprinkle of it. And this kind of makes it look kind of cool. Looks pretty, but you know, mix it in. And then I also do have some fruit. Now I'm usually a banana eater, but my potassium levels went really high. So I have some mandarins here, and I love mandarins. All right, so this morning we have peanut butter and jelly sugar-free oatmeal. We have a protein yogurt. Of course, we have our coffee from our French press. And so, have a great Sunday, y'all. If somebody didn't tell you, I love you. Bye.